Good morning, family and friends. It's another day, bright and early in the morning. Well, it's not as early because kind of overslept a little bit. Work yesterday, just can't find a way to get enough sleep. So somehow last night I think I got a little bit too much sleep. But anyway, it's another day and another project. Today's project is like I said, we're still working on the house, never gonna stop. So project for today is I was hoping to get this started before the sun come out, but the sun is already here, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So the task is today is to try to get the upper part, and it seems like it's the hottest. Why is my glass fogging up? It seems like right now it's the hottest part of the day. So let me show you what the task is for today. And let's see if we can. It's up there. Hopefully you can see the yellow with the white going around it. We're gonna paint that today, which is gonna be a nice gray, and start getting rid of some of the yellow up top because it's too hot to do anything else. So hopefully I can get up top before the sun get at it too hot, and I can get a chance to do something. I got one right here also. This one here, we're gonna try to paint that gray instead of the yellow, which the entire body is gonna be gray. So, but we just want to get a head start because I got a hectic work week coming up next week. I got a good sizable job, a 2-bedroom apartment, which I'm doing the entire thing: ceilings, walls, door jamb, baseboard. We're changing our trims. Just a lot of work for just me, but that's all right. That's what I do for a living. Here's the next one here. You can see the sun coming in from the east, and it's hitting it already. So I need to get on it as fast as possible before the sun gets up there too bad. But anyway, watch me work this morning. My lens is fogging up. So thank you for joining me this morning. Just hang out with me this morning, watch me work, and watch me bring those to a gray. And hopefully we pick the right color. So like I said, always like, share, subscribe, and share this video if you have to, or if you can, and I'll sure appreciate it. And again, I'll show you when I get started. All right, I'm about to ready to get started. So I'm gonna show you first some of the tools that I'm gonna need for this little project. And I think I should have everything here. I'm not seeing a little nap, but let me put you down here so y'all can see some of the stuff that I'm gonna use to get this project started. So hang on for just another second. Can't find a nap. I need a nap. And a nap is like a small weenie roller. So let me just find one. And this project is very, very easy. The hardest part of it is just to get started. Really, it's very, very easy. And if you bring like let me just get y'all set up here. I got on my cape because I'm telling you, man, these mosquitoes out here ain't no joke. So y'all know I got to take care of the neck, because they find the softest spot of your body just to feed on. So I gotta protect the back of the neck because I can't see them coming. All right, hang on. I'm gonna try and find the nap. All right, I got the coupler here. Now, these are kind of stuck on here a little bit. I've been looking for these for a little bit now, but all the ones I found are either hard on the roller, or just ain't got the, if you look at that and you look at this one, this is missing. So this is one obviously that didn't work, and I knocked it off and put it back in my bag. And now we found it's no good, so we're gonna toss that one. This one is pretty good, but it's more like, it feels like it's a 3/8. We need a 1/2 inch. So, but we're gonna try with it because time is running out and the sun is getting hotter. And while this one is acting like you don't want to loosen up, we're gonna toss that aside and we're gonna use this one. So let me just find a handle that is not, that doesn't have a nap on it already. Hang on. Not catching any luck this morning. This one, I got notification coming in. This one is the one that I knocked that nap off. And you can see the housing is still here. So this is not gonna work either. So I still gotta find I can probably try to take this one off. But what will happen is if you're trying to knock this one off, you're gonna knock the housing off too, and you're gonna lose the nap and the housing. So we're gonna leave this one here and hopefully we can loosen it up. So hang on for one more second. Let me find another one that ain't been used yet. All right, so here's one that haven't been used yet. This is a 6-inch, we call it a Peter roller, a mini roller. It do a lot of work. So this takes up, look at that. That's not working. Not having any luck today. This one is not working. So we're probably gonna have to go look in my bucket. I probably got one that I used yesterday that's still in water. And the main thing about these things, man, let me tell you something with these things. Like for all y'all out there who probably gonna try and do what I'm doing here, you get a weenie roller. They come like a set, okay? So they come, you can buy with the nap already on it. So what you do once you're finished using this, man, clean it up. If you can take the nap off of it and put it in a little bit of water, just to keep it from not getting hard like this one here. Let me show you. The one that I just took off. Around the edges will get paint in it, right? And then over the days and stuff, it just get harder and harder, and then you're not gonna be able to take it off afterwards. So once you're through with this here, you know, pop it off, put it in some water, wash it out real good, and just leave it in a little bit of water until you use it again. It's not gonna hurt nothing. You can check on it in a couple of days and just change the water, rinse it back out. But don't leave this on the weenie roller handle like this. If you leave it on this, man, you're never gonna get it back off, and you're just gonna end up buying another one. They're not really expensive, but any little bit saved, man, is something saved. Okay, so that's just another little tip. The weenie roller nap. Take it off when you're done with it. Wash it out real good. Wash the handle off real good, and put this in a little bit of water. You can put in a little Ziploc bag with some. Let me show you. Hang on. To show you that I practice what I'm preaching. Here's a nap that I used man, this is like 2 weeks ago. And this is what I used to paint the front door, okay? If you notice, it's in a little bit of soapy water, in a little water, and this nap's gonna stay here until I'm ready to use it again, because I still gotta put a second coat on that front door. So what I did was just put a little bit of water in the Ziploc bag so it stayed nice and moist, okay? And it don't dry out. It's very important that you make sure that this nap don't dry out. If it does, then you have to go buy you another nap, and that's spending. And you know we all about trying to save a buck, okay? So this is what I'm trying to show you. Put it in a little Ziploc bag, put a little soap water on it, and just leave it there or you don't have to use soap water, just a little bit of water. Check on it every now and again to make sure it's still nice and moist, and you know, just work it around, and then it will be good when you get ready to use it again, all right? That's a little tip for today. So let me go now find the one that I used yesterday and show you that it's in water and we just need to wash it out. All right, so this is the one I used yesterday. This is from inside. I don't want to use it on this one because this is going to be in a gray paint, but oh well, I can't find one that's usable right now, so I'm just going to use this one. What I did yesterday after the job I did, I washed it out and I did exactly what I tell you. I put it in a little bit of water just to keep it nice and moist, because I know the next time I need to use it, you know, it should be ready to go. So all I got to do now is just open it up, open the Ziploc bag up, and get rid of the water. And you can keep the Ziploc bag again for another use. So, you know, throw this water out. So, here it is, folks. It works. Like I said, these are just little tips that us as painters do to get the job done. And it seems like these little tips work for us. So you can try this if you're a weekend painter, doing a little project at home and you don't finish in one day. You know, most folks can afford to spend $5 in these things. You know, like I said, for us here, every little bit add up. So I'm not gonna sit there and say, okay, $5 is not a lot of money, or say $5 is a lot of money. For some people it is, but you know, for me, if I can save $5 and not have to spend $5, that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, so we're gonna flash this out, get the water out of it. All right, so there it is. It's ready to go. What you need one of these. This is called a grid. This is for your gallon bucket. Okay, so we got a roller, we got a grid, and we got our paint. So let's get down here and let's see if I can position you a better, show you what I'm doing here. All right, so this is my knee pad. Like I said, the knee going bad over the years, so I'm old. Anyway, here's our paint. We got us some Behr Premium Plus exterior satin enamel. This is what we're gonna use on the outside. This is exterior paint. This is the color that my wife chose. This is what we're using. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I just do the work. Anyway, the house we had before, it was the exact same color and it showed pretty good. It sold in one day. We were pretty happy how we got that house set up and painted and everything. So we're trying to do the same with this one. So hopefully when it's time for us to put it on the market, it won't take a long time to sell. Because everything that we do, or everything I do, I think about the resale, you know. So this is like what some people call having residual income. This is my long-term residual income. So I know this is our home, but eventually down the road, it's gonna be on the market because there's no way I'm living here for the rest of my life. So, but anyway, this is the process. We have that is our roller setup. We have a cut pot for if we need to cut in. We got one of these little cut pots. So sometimes when you get up there, the roller is not gonna be able to do everything. So we're just gonna put a little bit of paint in this bucket here, and we're gonna use that as our cut pot. So we don't have to bring a whole gallon of paint on top of the roof, and you know, we don't want to bring in any kind of accident. We don't want nothing to fall on the roof and waste paint or whatever. So we have our cut pot, we got our rolling pot, so this one we're taking on the roof. So join me, let's go. Heading to the rooftop. Now, it doesn't look as hot. I don't know what it looked like on TV, but it doesn't look as hot. But trust me, folks, right now it's 8:44 because like I said, I got a late start this morning because, you know, sometimes the body just needs a little extra rest. And I'm trying to get a little extra rest as well. Not intentionally. The body took a little extra rest last night because I woke up like at 7:30. That's not normal. So I guess the body just says, because I worked so much yesterday trying to get that other job done because I need to get done because I start this other job on Monday, and I don't want to be bouncing from 2 jobs, you know, in between jobs. I don't like doing that. I like to go to one job, focus on that job, and do it until its completion. So anyway, now see, I'm going up the ladder. Sit back, relax, and if I can find a way to set the camera up so you can see me, I will. So hang on for a second. Got neighbors going by their golf cart, just enjoying a beautiful Sunday morning, which is not bad. Hang on for a second. All right, so that's the first one I'm gonna paint. I got 3 of these, so this is the first one. So let me get my bucket and I'll be right back. I think the camera is good right here. If anybody watching from OSHA, I apologize for anything I'm doing without tying off, but hey, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And I know y'all heard that before, but this is exactly what I'm doing, is going up here without tying off. So folks, here we go. We're gonna try and get this here painted. First thing I'm gonna do is try to cut it in. These are the parts where the roller not gonna be able to get to without hitting the white, so we cut it in with a brush. Nothing major, just get it nice and cut in, so we don't have to get the roller so close up to the hopefully y'all can see me, because I can't see the camera. I just set it up. Shut up. You're the only one gotta live out here. I'm gonna cut the bottom in too, because we don't want the roller to hit the shingle. So we don't want to have to go that far down on it. So we're just gonna cut the bottom in here. So we just roll straight across and up and down, and we don't have to get that close to the shingle. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Oops, I almost made a little boo-boo there. Sometimes you try so hard, man, and it's like you still end up doing exact thing that you don't want to do, like touch the ceiling, touch the roof. I mean, just part of it. But this should take every bit about 5 minutes. Every bit about 5 minutes or less. That's all this should take. So all right, so that's it for the cut in, and now we're gonna get the net wet from the overnight dew. So I'm really trying to be careful not to slide off. But even if I do, I'm not going but 8 feet down, so or 10 feet down, so it should be fine. I know how to break my fall when I land by breaking both of these, maybe. Anyway. I've done this a lot of times, so it's nothing that I'm not used to. Now we paint. You want to go with the grain. The grain, this is like a siding up here. It's not the vinyl siding, but this is a siding, vinyl plank. So you just go with the grain first. And there I go again, touch the bottom. I got a little bit too cute. And that's why you have to have a rag with you when you paint, because you want to get rid of it before it dries. But anyway, you go with the grain. Try not to go down so close so you hit the roof or the shingle. And you see the roller, a little bit goes a long way. You know, just a couple of dabs. Pretty much about 5 minutes you'll be done. You go with the grain, and then you'll come back and go horizontal, just to make sure it's seeped in the groove. I don't know what kind of what kind of siding this is, but it has like really grooves in it, wood grain. So we want to make sure we get in the pores. All right, so once you got the first coat on it like that, now you want to, just to make sure you get in the pores. Make sure we got every little bit of it. Every little bit is covered. Because if you cover it good in the first coat, to make the second coat or the next coat so much easier. Now, that is it. That is all I got to do. And I got 2 more. So I'm gonna get off here. It seems like this side is pretty much in the shade and this is on the east side. So who knows, maybe on the north side it's more sun, but we're gonna get over there and try that side too and see, we're gonna get them all done today, regardless of the sun. So let me get down, pause, and now we'll get on the other side. And maneuver, cameras and everything. All right, join me on the other side. All right. Let's see if you get up the ladder with me. You're not scared of ladders, are you? Anyway, can't be a painter and scared of ladders. That's like being a diver scared of water. Anyway, let's get a setup again. The same setup like we had over here. This one has a little bit more slope to it. So, all right. Let's see if we can drop this down to where you can see everything. Now, how is that? Can you see everything up there? All right, good. Let me get my sponge. The shingle is wet from all that dew, and plus my knees are old. And we're pretty much going to repeat the same thing we did on the other side. Cut in and roll. And like I said, thank y'all for joining me again on this Sunday morning. If you're having your coffee, whatever part of the world you at, thank you for tuning in. This is Jeff at work. So, doing these projects that to put some form of equity into this house, just to make sure. I read somewhere that the best equity you can put in a house, beside the kitchen and the master bathroom, is getting the house painted. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing at least. So thank you for joining me, and if you like what you're watching, you know, just like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully we can reach, you know, just about everybody who always want to see how to get a house painted in a budget. And just, you know, everything you don't really need a contractor for everything. This is just, you know, if you're a regular guy, you just want to spruce up your house, you know, or a girl, lady, whatever, you want to spruce up your house, there's no difference who can do this. This is not a muscle thing. You just got to follow these little steps and go to work, you know. It ain't got nothing to do with who got the biggest muscle and who's the most flexible. Lord knows I'm not. So just roll up your sleeve, and like they say, put in some sweat equity. That's all I'm doing is sweating. That's all. This is the hardest part of this job, is to control your sweat. But most of y'all probably work out, sweat more than this. This is all you're doing. It's just another workout, burning calories. You know, anybody can do this. You don't have to be a painter to do this. This is just projects. This is just projects for those spouses, male or female, on either side. It'll make a difference. You know, somebody got to get up here and says, well, let's try it. It's not a big space, very small space. And it takes very little bit of effort to do it. And the only thing I probably recommend is you do it a little earlier in the day, you know, where the sun is not belting on you. But, you know, like I said, the body requires so much sleep. And last night, I guess it took whatever it needed to catch up with over the last couple of weeks. So, plus I got a new camera, and I spent half the night trying to figure out how to work it. So most of these videos now is going to be done on the camera. So, but I'm still waiting for that selfie stick to come in. So right now I'm doing a video on my phone, which is a IMAX, what is it? iPhone 13 Pro Max, I think that's what it is. So yes, folks, you can actually use your iPhone to do YouTube. But that's what I'm on right now. No microphone, just the phone. The phone and a tripod. And it's set up on a slanted roof. So it might crash off, it might slide off, who knows. But if it do, it would be good entertainment because y'all would catch it on camera. I mean, I'll catch it on camera, y'all get to see it on the video. Like I said, we can learn together some of these projects, but you know, this part, I don't need no teaching. I do this for a living every day of the week. Every day of the week, this is what I do. Most of the times I'm inside or doing inside projects, especially in Florida here. I mean, you don't do much in the summer in Florida because it's too hot. And another thing, there's a thunderstorm that goes through here every day about 1 to 2 o'clock. If y'all live in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. If you live in South Florida, we're in South Florida. So, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now we're getting ready to roll it. And it is hot. Sweating like crazy. I wonder if the body know I'm not exercising, I'm just working, sweating like crazy. Like you get the same sweat when you're working out. Same sweat you do when you're working out, don't it? So, my body might think I'm working out. All right, folks, that was another 5 minutes. Now we're gonna move over to the next one over here. The thing is, this one, we can just keep walking straight across. So hang on. Now we're walking on the roof. I recommend that y'all, if you try this, exercise caution. Don't need for you to go sliding off. So make sure exercise every caution. Like I said, I do this for a living, so I've pretty much done this about 1,000 times already. So let's set up again. The thing is, this bucket, the ladder's all the way over there, so we lose the ladder on this side. I just want to sit this up here, so nice and good. Yes. I need my knee pad. Alright. We're gonna do 2 coats on this, but for right now we're doing 1 coat because it's so hot. And get out the sun. I'm gonna go to Best Buy today. Trying to get another microphone. The microphone that I have is not for the right purpose. So we need one that I can clip onto my shirt, where I can just talk. Because right now I don't even know if it's recording anything from audio purposes. I don't know, because I haven't stopped the tape to listen. Yeah, it's recording right now. What the color look like?
The color is pretty.
wrong time of morning to do this though. Normally we should have been done with this already. I sweat like a bull. Uh-huh. Okay.
Did you make coffee?
Coffee? No, I hadn't had coffee yet.
What was in your coffee? Are you
Oh. No, I'm gonna come in after this. I just gotta let this dry up and then I'll have my coffee. Minutes, folks. 3 sides. So now we're gonna get all this stuff back on that side where the ladder is, and then we'll talk when we're done. All right, thank you. All right, so we're gonna head back down. Got the neighbors getting ready to go out, enjoy a Sunday morning. They're going out on the water. Pretty much that's all they do around here is boating. Well, we're in Florida. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down for a little bit. Let me get down so y'all can see what it looked like from the bottom. All right, like, share, and subscribe, folks. That's how we keep this channel going. So that's what the finished product looks like. Remember the trim, the facial board was red, and now it's white, and now we have a nice gray. That gray is called, I think it's called Repost Gray. That's something my wife picked, so we're gonna go with it. So that's what the finished product looks like. Let me take you on the other side so you can see what the other one looked like. And that's the other side. That's what it looked like. And the final, well, first look. Okay, let's go to the other side. And so we're just a little bit of elbow grease. That's what it looked like. It looked a whole lot different from that red facial board and that yellow body color to now see what the what it's supposed to look like, what we want it to look like. So eventually the body is going to be the same color as the top, and that would be a different day. Today's Sunday. It's too hot, but at least we got that bit done. So let me now take you to the back of my truck for our little tutorial. See you then. All right, so now I'm back in the office. This is actually back of my truck. It's considered my office, at least one of the office. Now, that was every bit of 15 minutes worth of work. I mean, it took about 5 minutes on each side and 15 minutes all together. So it's really about, in actuality time, it took about an hour, but because of the setting up and all that, moving the ladders back and forth and stuff like that, so it took a little while to get that part. But the actual work took about 5 minutes on each side, so about 15 minutes. So now we're done with the first coat, and I ain't even had my coffee yet, so I'm gonna go inside and have my coffee. But first, what we talked about this morning was how to protect these rollers from drying out. Got my little plastic bag here, my Ziploc bag. So what I'm gonna do is, you can either dunk it in the paint if you're doing the second coat on the same day or in a few hours, which you can, but it is too hot right now to even think about a second coat. So what I'm gonna do, like I told you this morning, we're gonna take this and put it in a Ziploc bag, and it got enough paint in it to keep it nice and moist until I'm ready for it later on, or whenever I decide to do the next coat. So we're just getting all this, and we just make sure it's nice and moist. You got enough paint in it so it won't dry out. It won't dry out, okay? So that's pretty much it, and that's good for now until later on this evening or this afternoon when I get ready to do the second coat, because I'm gonna be done with that today because I don't want to have to do this process again. All right, so that's that. The paint itself. This one here is the brush bucket. We're gonna get rid of this paint out of this bucket back into a bucket that we can close, because we're gonna wash the brush out. We don't leave the brush over night, or we just don't neglect our brush. These brushes cost $30, so we don't play with our brushes. So we use real professional serious Purdy brushes, and they got price on it. So we take care of those, because these brushes last you for several different jobs, and it's worth it to take care of your brushes. Now, so I got the paint out of this bucket. I'm gonna take it inside. I gotta wash out the sink. I'm gonna wash it out, and it's gonna be ready for the next go around. So that's what this is. Now let's talk a little bit about that project. That project is, like I said, you saw the process of that. It wasn't hard. It's pretty straightforward. If you like working out and like sweating, that's all that was. Just a little workout, morning workout before your coffee. But if you were supposed to bring a painter over here now and says, hey man, give me a bit of trying to paint the top of that. We're just talking about just what I just did this morning. Man, that can run you from anywhere between $200 to $300, $500. You know what I'm saying? If I was looking at that and I look at, okay, I got to be on top of the roof, and you might accidentally spill your paint, so you got to look at cleaning up. So you factor all that into it, and you make sure it's worth your time. So I would tell somebody anywhere between $300 and $500 to do that little bit that I just took 15 minutes to do. That's how simple that is, and how much you're saving if you're just trying to follow these little steps and trying to do this little project yourself. mark you by folks watching my channel. It's gonna be less work I get, but hey man, that's what this channel is about. Trying to help you to do some things for yourself in a less costly manner. And if you pick up on these little nuggets, that means I did my job. So if somebody out there is like, wait a minute, that wasn't hard for him to do, and you see all I used was a weenie roller, a grid, the knee pad for me because I'm old, and a brush. You can get whatever kind of brush you want. You can get a throwaway brush. I don't use those because I do this for a living, but you can get your little brush. And if you have a ladder anywhere you can rent a ladder for $20 or wherever at your local rental store. Home Depot rent ladders, and if you have like a milliner or somewhere close by you, you can just rent you a ladder. And make sure you get this process done so you can bring the ladder back that same day. So we're gonna start early, and then by 9 o'clock you'll probably put the second coat on it. If you have an A-frame roof or something similar to what I'm showing you, this is really not a hard project. So you saw it. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna get out the sun, I'm gonna go have my first coffee this morning because I ain't had one yet. And because like I said, I overslept this morning, woke up too late, 7:30, that's way too late. And we want to say thanks to everyone for watching this channel. Again, my name is Jeff, the painter, and my wife is inside, so I'm saying, shout out for her too. But thank you for joining us today, and like, share, and subscribe to our video on our channel, and hopefully we can reach folks out there and help them with some of their project. Again, today's Sunday, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easy today. I'm gonna go have my coffee, and today is also my sister's birthday. Sister Joy, I heard you're in Canada. Girl, happy birthday. I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna text you right now, but I just want on here so you know, just in case I get inside and I forget to text you. Happy birthday, Joy. Happy birthday. Today's your I don't know how old you are today, but whatever the number is, happy birthday. Hope you're enjoying the grandkids and your kid up there in Canada. And we love you. And subscribe to our channel so you can see these posted. But anyway, happy birthday. And love you. And we're going to get inside now and have some coffee. So folks, thank you for joining me today, this morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. And as I'm recording this, my sister's calling me on my phone right now. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll talk to y'all later. Like, share, and subscribe. One love to each other, and we'll go further.